everyone. So I have a quick question for you. I want to know how many of you out there have had the privilege of training and teaching your parents or grandparents about all this new technology and maybe even how to use the different social media sites, mainly Facebook. I know I have. Now, how many of you out there have been on the receiving end of this training from your children or grandchildren? I know I have been on that side also. Well, a couple years ago, I did a video that I had uploaded to Facebook, never uploaded it here to YouTube, but it had so many views and so many wonderful comments. And in this video, I basically share with us children who are teaching you parents and grandparents how to use the technology, how to make it more effective and less frustrating for you. So if this is your first time on this channel, welcome. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and that little bell button so that you are notified every single time I put up one of these videos. And without further ado, we're gonna jump right into that video and just take it to heart and listen to it with an open mind. And if you have been on the receiving end, and if there is something else that we can do to help you learn better, faster, or more efficiently, then you let me know in the comments section below. Okay, you guys, let's jump in. Hey everyone, it's Audrey with Social Media for Beginners, and I just really felt very strongly that it was high time I got on here and addressed all of us children that have parents and grandparents that are learning all about this new technology and all these new devices. The reason why I say this is because I have had the wonderful privilege of going into the assisted living facilities here locally, and they have been taking our courses that are over at socialmediaforbeginners.com and using those in their homes. And so yesterday we just had a wonderful class on YouTube, and there were only 3 participants, but in classes past with like Facebook and Skype, we've had anywhere from 10 to 15 residents learning all about this. And there are a few things that are still coming up, and it has to do with us kids and teaching them the iPhones and the iPads, the tablets and the smartphones. And so I just really felt like it was needed that I speak to all of us because I am just as guilty as you are. But since they are not, I'm going to act as the voice for them. And there are actually 5 that I wrote down, and I wrote them down real quick because I wanted to address all of them. I'll do it real quickly. Number 1 is stop buying your parents, me too, stop buying. That's why I'm not buying my dad an iPad until I can spend time with him and until my course for the iPad is complete. But stop buying them these tablets and smartphones and just giving them as a gift, setting them up, and then leaving them out to dry. It's like, fend for yourself. You'll learn it. You'll figure it out. No, they will figure it out because they will come across somebody who will spend the time with them. But you spend the time with them. If you're buying them a new device, Christmas time is right around the corner. If you're going to buy them a new device, please spend time with them and show them how it all works. Okay? Which leads me to my next one is allow them to do it. There is nothing better than hands-on training. So I've heard from several of them, well, my son showed me how to do this, but he did it. I didn't do it. Or I had another young lady, I call them young ladies because they're young at heart. I had another one that her daughter had showed her how to do everything, but she didn't even let her hold the tablet. And so allow them, give them the tablet and show them, tell them what to tap on and what to do, but allow them to do it. They pick it up so much quicker when they're able to do it and handle it. Okay, the next one, I'm just looking down at my paper. The next one is, don't assume that they know what you're talking about. 2 cases in points. There was one of the ladies yesterday had, went to a YouTube video and it was really loud. She didn't even know how to turn it down. Her son had given her the iPad and that was it. She didn't even know where the volume button's on there. The other thing is I was helping a gentleman in the Facebook class that we did a couple months ago, and I showed him to tap within a comment section on Facebook, and I told him you'll always know that you're ready to type because the cursor is blinking. He said this, I'm quoting him. He said, "What the hell is a cursor?" Of course, when I told my husband said, "A cursor is what you are when you get frustrated with things." And I thought that was so true. Okay. So even down to a cursor and we're the volume control. They didn't know how to do that. And you know what? Each one of us always started somewhere and we didn't know what was going on. And that's where our parents and grandparents are at right now. They have no idea. And so we have to show them. We have to be there and allow them to do it. Now, this is the next thing. Let them ask you what they want to do. Because I had a one-on-one training with a gentleman that had an iPad. He had Siri that was always coming up, but for those of you who Siri keeps coming up, it's because you're holding down on that home button just like a second too long. If you just real quick click, Siri goes away. Okay, that was just a side note because I'd say almost every single one that's been in these classes with an iPad, that has happened. Anyway, I asked him what he wanted to do on his iPad. He said, "I want to know how to get my email, how to respond to email, and how do I get online." That was what he wanted. So that's what we went over. He thanked me profusely because he said that he had 3 other people that tried to teach him his iPad, but they kept showing him what they wanted him to do. Allow your parents, your mom, your dad, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, allow them to ask you, how can they do this on their iPad? How can they do this on their cell phone? And then, once again, allow them to do it. Okay? Final thing, patience. Much patience. I don't know what it is. I think God has definitely given me a lot of patience when it comes for students of all ages. I have been training people, thousands of people online on how to use, systems online and websites and social media and everything. And I have the patience for it because I know that I was new at it once also. And if you can remember this, our parents changed our butts. Our parents were there to help pick us up. Our parents were there to take us to and from school, or our grandparents. Those people who have helped us and have had patience with us, they deserve that same patience, especially in this new technology, because I still get frustrated with it. And I'm asking my daughters, how do I do this? And I don't need them, oh my gosh, Mom, I don't need that. I want to learn. And so do our parents and grandparents. So that's it. I'm getting off my little, not high horse, but I want you to hear their heart because I see this day in and day out. So the next time that your mom and your dad, your grandpa, your grandma, your aunts, your uncles, anybody who's just getting into this new technology in this new space, have patience with them and just take what I said to heart and just remember that. Okay, I'm getting off here now. Y'all be blessed and have an absolutely wonderful day.